Hi there, students. Shackle. To shackle as a verb, or shackles, usually plural, as a noun. Okay, you know these old films where you've got a prisoner in the dungeon? Well, normally he's shackled with chains. The shackle is the bit that goes round his wrist, and then there's a chain joining the two. Or maybe you see these films of American chain gangs in the past where the prisoners are shackled. So to shackle, to chain together, to lock up with shackles. But as a verb, most normally nowadays, we use something that prevents you from doing what you want to do, something that ties you down. So the country is shackled with an enormous external debt. Maybe the country is shackled by its inept politicians. Okay, so to shackle, to restrict the freedom of, yeah, effectively you're shackled because the prisoner cannot get off the shackles, or it's very unusual. Okay, so to make things difficult, to deprive of freedom of action, especially with things that are a handicap, to impede. So his free thinking is shackled by the status quo, by the things he believes that he should believe. So to bind, to chain, to fetter. Fetter's a good word. To handcuff, to manacle, yeah, even to trammel as well. Okay, so they placed shackles on the prisoners' legs. The prisoners were shackled. The shackles of illiteracy make it very difficult to progress in a modern society. Lack of knowledge of IT will shackle you to manual labor. Okay, a shackle is something made of metal, normally just to join two things together. In sailing, very often the ropes or the cables are fixed to shackles. Yeah, the country needs to throw off the shackles of its colonial past. Okay, so yeah, something that holds it down. Yeah, to shackle, to hamper, to restrict, to hamstring. The unions have been shackled by these new laws. Margaret Thatcher was out to shackle the unions. Yeah, the prisoner was shackled to a wall. He was held in shackles. Okay, so we were shackled by the lack of finance. The project was shackled by the fact that we didn't have enough money to do this properly. So a shackle, the restraints, the people in Guantanamo normally were shackled. And then figuratively, something that restrains your action or your activity, your progress. Yeah, our progress was shackled by the difficult weather, by the inclement weather. Okay, so to shackle. How formal is this? I think I'd probably give it 6.5 in this meaning of to hamper. I think shackles as a technical definition of the handcuffs. I think it's a word that describes something, so maybe slightly less formal. To shackle is a regular verb. They shackled the prisoner. The country has been shackled by enormous inflation. Okay, so to shackle. And then as to origin, well, there's a Proto-Germanic word skakaluz, to shackle, and even Proto-Indo-European root, skek, to jump, to move, to shake. Okay, so I guess you're shackled, your movement is restricted. So anyway, enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Shackles, to shackle. He was shackled by his shackles.